Life applications. So you made it to the top. You've made it to the top, but what did you gain when selfishness prevails in your very domain? You reign with harsh words, words of contempt, words that speak evil. You're no longer exempt. You've grown older and much wiser too. What a shame that wisdom doesn't see you through. You know the Bible, as the saying goes, what does it profit a man to gain the world and lose his own soul? Be kind to all, though you're at the top. You do not know just when there'll be a big drop. The friends you pass by on the way up, you'll meet again when you've run out of luck. So never allow success to go to your head. That's a sign of not being very well bred. Always remember the people you knew before your success grew and grew. What goes up usually comes down. You'll meet those friends, so keep your feet on the ground. They'll love you and continue to wish you well, and tell the rest out there that you're still swell. An early start. What a beautiful feeling to breathe the morning air. There's peace and quietness and solace everywhere. Your mind becomes clearer and easy to reflect on the many things in life you must not neglect. It's easy to plan for the coming day, on days and months ahead, and events to come your way. It's very wise to keep in sight past and present happenings. They may help guide you right. Start your day with a cheery smile. Put into it something that is really worthwhile. The early bird catches the worm, it is said, so venture out and don't be afraid. Greet neighbors, friends, and passerby. Your glow may be catching, now isn't that wise? People you meet as you wind your way may help to cheer you and brighten your day. Do a good deed today and tomorrow. Time is something you cannot borrow. If you by chance see a soul in stress, why not help him? Then you God will bless. An early start is what most of us need to get out the cobwebs and plant the right seeds. Sow seeds of kindness and seeds that lead to success. Then you'll reap and gather a harvest that outshines all the rest. Directions to a good life. Love thy neighbor as thyself. This will endow you with abundant wealth. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Your blessings will multiply if you do. Speak no words of evil about any man. Clean out your own house first, that's God's plan. Cast no stones or rocks, they usually hurt. You may not live in a glass house, but why dig up dirt? Be kind to your fellow man. We all need help now and then. One doesn't know when his turn will come to need a good friend. Lend a helping hand when and whenever you can. Let that be a motto for each and every man. Don't blame others for the state you're in. Look at your faults and try hard them to mend. Stay away from folks that are evil and mean no good. They'd poison you in your mind if they could. Mingle with those you know stand for right. A life of crime is possible. One must be bright. They are out there to get you to pave their way. Hookers, hustlers, and gangsters prey on innocent persons every day. Stand up for the right, although sometimes you may be alone. Right works out in the end, as time has always shown. Last but not least, be good to your own self. Then you will be strong. You'll have the will and courage to withstand and fight any constant wrong. Housebound. When snowstorms come and last, taking over the city with a great big blast, suddenly you're wondering what to do. Is there food enough for all of you? Should I go out in this dreadful storm? Icy and slick all the roads seem to have become. No, I'll just remain inside, safe and snug from the weather outside. Put off going out for another day. Surely that is the very best way. The flakes come down in a steady downpour. It's set in for the night, of that you may be sure. What to do until the storm should pass is your next thought as you peeped through the window glass. On your front you see people in distress, wondering how to clean away the snow's big mess. All at once you make up your mind. Being housebound is going to prove just fine. I'll find things to do that I've constantly put off, such as cleaning and decorating my humble abode, rearranging things to fit today's mode. Living today is a constant thing. One should find time to help home bring beauty and charm as the days go by. So take advantage of the storm and time will fly. You'll be proud of the things you do. They'll give you a lift through and through. Make housebound useful. I'm sure all of you can. The more beautiful the home is an enjoyment to every woman and man. January 28th, 1988. Home. Humble or luxurious, home is the place to live and enjoy a day of rest and grace. Though not so attractive and given to finery, there's no place like it or where one would rather be. Home is what you make it, and up to those who there dwell. It can be heaven on earth or a pure living hell. It can be just so beautiful inside and out. A house is not a home where the inhabitants always fuss and pout. Home is a place to come to when all else fails. Those who live within its bounds should know how to smooth out the sails. Their warmth, love, companionship, and understanding should always be aglow, giving one's worn-out spirit a chance to once more grow. So in the very near future, try to touch base with a real home. Let love, peace, and joy abide, then you'll never, never roam. Your life will be different, your walk and talk not be the same. Your home will be a bit of heaven on earth as you play life's wonderful game. December 30th, 1986. The art of dance. What fun it is to dance and sing, to banish your cares and have a fling, and float through the air and just glide away to the melody of a song and just sway and sway. To dance a light fantastic toe and step to the music will help to show you're alive, full of energy, and can enjoy that beautiful art. Dancing to rhythm is something that comes from the heart. The waltz is for the dreamer most men and women can't do. It's only been perfected by just a very few. Today it's almost a thing of the past. Many sit it out, its steps are not fast. Dance is a way to give vent to your feelings. It lifts you up as you get lost in the reeling. You forget sad things, and that's very true. Dancing to the music fades out the blue. Dance is an art that can be performed at any early age. Little children now are going on stage. It's wholesome recreation and a great profession, too. Knowledge of rhythmic steps can open new realms for you. Rhythm comes from the soul. Many are born with it. Dancing to the sound of music is something they'll never quit. If you are so fortunate as to be endowed with that rhythmic gift, don't let it waste, or you'll grow old and too stiff. Dance is for the old as well as the young. Get out and enjoy it. Life has just begun. Keep step to the music and you'll never grow old. This wise old statement has been made through the years, I'm told. Visiting your birthplace. Do you remember the place of your birth? To me, it is one of the grandest places on earth. What a wonderful place to come home to. Visit friends, classmates, relatives, and folks you once knew. Walk and drive around in places where one time you'd play. See the growth of the city and the many changes taking place today. What beautiful memories it brings to mind. Episodes, encounters, and happenings you've left behind. Yet you become saddened when you are told one day that a friend or childhood playmate has just passed away. All at once you have a feeling of great remorse, but as you retrospect you realize life must take its course. You sit down and think of the years that have passed, thinking how you've been blessed, although trials continue to last. You finally realize and give thanks too, that God has spared you to see it all through. As you count your blessings that come from above, you become closer to God and filled with love, filled with courage and plans to live a better life each day. Be a better friend to man as you journey on your way. November 6th, 1986, Newport News, Virginia. Time to reflect. To be alone is not always bad. A chance to think and meditate oft makes one glad. We all need time to plan our daily lives, time to reflect and envision a dream that may arrive. To sit alone and think way back of good times or bad times might take up a little slack, maybe give you a brighter perspective of the days to come. Planning a better future may help some. One is not always lonesome if he has something to do, some places to go, and people to talk to. Life is what one makes of his time from day to day. Give heed to your physical and mental health and find time to play. Remember, to be alone is not the worst thing in life. You can make your own decisions with less strife. Enjoy the peace and quietness of the day. Ward off some oncoming stress that may come your way. To be alone at times is important to all. One must work out problems, whether large or small, to give your best in all your way of living, leads to success in a life with fewer misgivings. October 20th, 1986. Home, a beautiful place. If home is quiet and restful too, and you have many things to do, it's a beautiful place to be. To relax and think is good for you and me. You can make your plans from day to day and see them materialize in your own special way. You can put into action your many thoughts and accomplish some of the things you've been taught. Home should not be just a place to come to. It should be where the heart lies and dreams come true. People are different and their desires are not the same. First, know what you want, then others you won't blame. Things that relax me may not relax you. Understand yourself and to yourself be true. Concentrate on things that give you a lift. Know when to stop, go, and shift. Place in your home things to enjoy, such as peace, love, and kindness. They never destroy. Set a time to simply rest. Then you can always be at your very best. The people in your home must always be on their toes. A house is not a home, as the saying goes. It is up to you to make your house grow and become the home that you wanted so. August 6th, 1985. A charming home. To have a home where you can be the person you have dreamed of yearly. To live each day as you so desire and sit at ease by your candlelight and fire. To relax and do anything that comes to mind. Surely you can always be nice and kind to man or beast or anything that comes your way as time might bring. To have a home where peace abides is something special in which to take pride. To live in harmony from day to day is most surely the God-given chosen way. To love each other and give respect to all around you and constantly reject unchristian-like acts and points of view that cloud your mind and your thoughts confuse. To have a home where Christ comes first, things will never be at their very worst. At all times safe, day and night, carefree always, no burdens in sight. Peace will be there, joy and love. Your prayers will be answered by God above. You'll be that person you've always dreamed of. He'll make it possible. Yes, that man above. A young girl's dream. A beautiful home is a woman's dream. From the time of birth her little eyes would beam as she played with her dollhouse with its flair of toy furniture and dolls from everywhere. As she grew older, her collection increased, more expensive in taste, not to say the least. The houses became larger, and the dolls did too. They became more real as time just flew. The dolls could wet, cry, and walk. Some of them could actually talk. But as the years went quickly by, her approaching womanhood made time just fly. A big girl now and ready to design that beautiful home she's kept in mind from early childhood as she would play, hoping and hoping it would become a realization one day. Along comes her knight in shining armor, sweeping her off her feet with a lot of glamour. Wedding bells tolled from all over the place. She's all decked out in beautiful white lace. Next, her heart says to make life complete is to realize that dream house and hear the pitter-patter of little feet. Yes, these things make up a young girl's dream, captivating the one to formulate a beautiful team. Inspired by my daughter, Sylvia Daniels, 1988. Make the most of each day. Today is the tomorrow from yesterday. Did you put off something and let it get away? Can you call back dear old Father Time? He's a shrewd old fellow, so just you mind. Strive to put the best in all that you do. Opportunities come, don't let them pass by you. Make the most of each day as they come and go, then you'll be ready for any show. Climb to the top, that should be your aim. Keep on trudging, then you'll acclaim great fame. Be consistent in your efforts day and night, then surely, my friend, you will turn out right. Don't get discouraged when sometimes you fail. Success is just around the corner for you to nail. Failure is just success turned inside out. Continue to push, you'll make it without a doubt. So let no todays be a tomorrow. Time is something that you can't borrow. Just forge ahead with all your might. Make each day further accomplish your plight. With this constant effort, you've got to succeed, fulfilling your dreams and your every need. Then you'll be a star in your own right. You'll guide others to success with your shining light. Saturday, January 5th, 1985. Night shadows. Darkness makes shadows on the wall. They move about and seem so tall. You'd think they were real and very much alive as they play in patterns that do a dive. Hopscotch is the game the shadows seem to play, moving about in such a peculiar way, up and down, traveling around the room, forming shapes of all sizes in the deepening gloom. As light and darkness seem to meet, the day has faded and about to greet nighttime, which is now well on its way, and the dark shadows disappear and no longer play. February 8th, 1988. A day at the races. A day at the races is so much fun. You haven't seen anything until you've seen the horses run, galloping and galloping down the way. Each horse sets out to win that day. The crowd lets out a very loud cry as the horses seem to literally fly. Come on, you can be heard all around. People cheer their favorite horse as he bounds and bounds, puffing and leaping and running so fast, each jockey striving for his horse not to beat last. Surely you're hoping that your horse will win. Even if he just places, you can watch people grin. The passer-by. A passer-by, I know not who, lifted my spirits through and through. It helped me to start a brand new day, gave me the strength to continue on my way. If only others could be so kind, this would make just living quite divine. To be able to get off to an extra good start puts you ahead of the crowd and lifts your heart. Now you're feeling good and have peace of mind, hope for the days and plans to do tasks left behind. Your thoughts have changed, you're no longer sad. Your beautiful smile lets all know you're glad. A friendly chat with someone passing by may help your day and cause time to fly. Yes, just someone like this can become a friend. One never knows what might happen in the end. August 20th, 1987. This big, wide, beautiful world. The world about is big and wide. All kinds of creatures live inside. There are people, plants, and animals too, all living and breathing, finding things to do. There is land and water, and the sky so blue, all made so beautiful for me and you. People and animals inhabit this earth. Trees in the woods and forests were here at its birth. Fish in the waters and birds in the air are part of the earth's beauty so unusually rare. Hills and huge mountains rise up high, valleys and plains stretch out under the sky. Horses, sheep, and cows now graze on this vast land, making living on earth so much easier for mortal man. The land is spaciously inhabited by people of all kinds who live in different countries formed by mankind. Nations have sprung up all over the world, each having their own way of life and cultures they preserve and herald. Cities and towns can clearly be seen, made up of roads, streets, houses, lakes, and streams. Boats, trains, and airplanes carry man from place to place. Man now has invented objects that go way up into space. The world is so different from the time of its birth. It's a beautiful and wonderful pleasure to live here on this earth. February 8th, 1988. Keep a good image. When you look at yourself in the mirror, what do you see? There's the image that will follow you wherever you may be. To others it has value, but to you it may have none. It tells a life about you when it's all said and done. You can dress it up and paint it for any occasion that will fit. However, just be sure it's not a fake, since it's your reputation that is at stake. Outside, oft, inside, as images go, they reflect good or bad feelings that grow and grow. Your inward self is the real you. Why not let the good side come shining through? A growing countenance is a wonderful thing. Its sparks come from that inward ring. A frown depicts that sad, sometimes ugly thought that people and your mirror actually caught. A mirrored image is a reflection. You are the one with the recollection of the inside and the outside you, so ever be mindful, to yourself be true. A smile will usually never hurt you so. Just make your image grow and grow, even though a smile is ofttimes just the cover. Those wrinkles will lessen, you'll soon discover. Images are like shadows, constantly following you around. Good or bad, they are used by people all over town. So let your image stand out, way out. With a pleasing personality, you'll stand tall without a doubt. February 15th, 1985. Blacks, an ongoing race. Black is beautiful, and a color of which to be proud. Stand up, black folks, and shout it out loud. It's a grand and wonderful color that won't fade away and becomes more enhancing from day to day. Sure, black is a beautiful race, as many people have said. The race is like the rainbow, very colorful instead. Its beauty is like the sunset way up in the sky. Yes, a race of many colors, don't ask why. Now, when it comes to the race's place in this very great land, blacks have earned one outright. They've had to fight and demand. Up from slavery is the road they've had to trod. It hasn't been easy, as they did onward plod. Segregation and discrimination were and are monsters they've met. They've dealt with them regularly, on that you can bet. Many battles they've lost and many they've won, yet blacks must hold to the future because the struggle is not done. The world's many evils must be held intact. Blacks must find ways to combat these evils, lest they hold them back. You're a race to be admired and respected by all. You've done almost the impossible and continue to stand tall. Now blacks have been pushed and shoved around on every hand, given less jobs and few opportunities. How could they stand? Yet the race has survived through thick and thin, attaining many goals that many thought they'd never win. All things are possible if you only believe. Blacks can make it to the top and constantly achieve. Have faith in yourself, God, man, and your race. Letting love for one another always takes place. February 8th, 1988. Learn to relax. Rest for the weary is good for the soul. We all need it to reach our goal. Time to relax and time to play should be part of your schedule every day. Television is good, it takes your mind off things. Music is fine, you might play and sing. Read a good book, it's a definite winner. Puzzles and games are not only for the beginner. So remember, there are things to help you along. Use them and others to help you grow strong. You will find that life will be awfully nice. Just give thought to what you do more than once or twice. October 12th, 1986.